Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are here.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to everyone who's listening on Spotify and watching this on YouTube as well. Welcome to the Chatbox Pisstake podcast. My name's Ryan, and welcome. If you're watching this for the first time, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button as well. Or if you're listening to this on Spotify, hit that follow button. Because welcome to the Chatbox Pisstake podcast. I need to find myself a new host very soon, or like a co-host. Sorry, not new host, my bad. New co-host very soon, because at this point I don't have any co-host by the looks of it. So if you do know me and you want to be part of the Chatbox Pisstake podcast and you want to be like a co-host, let me know. I can probably get you on for a few videos and then we'll see what happens. But anyways, so weekend's Premier League action, we saw Lukaku do his debut against Arsenal and scored. Well, it's not technically his debut because he did play for Chelsea before. He's returned again to Chelsea and scored on his return to Chelsea against Arsenal. Can Lukaku, the way Chelsea played, I kind of went, they're a team that is like fixture proof. They're the kind of team that you go, that is gonna win a title. I don't think even City are that fixture proof. I know City's squad is better, but Chelsea's starting 11 is solid. And with like the way they got Lukaku, I think Lukaku is going to make them, they're already title contenders, right? I think Lukaku will be the player to get them that title. Because I think he's that jigsaw, he's that puzzle that they were missing with the fact that they had Timo Werner last season and he didn't really do much. Lukaku seems to be the guy who will be that missing piece. He'll get those goals, those 25 goals a season that you need to win the league. He's the kind of guy I think who's going to do that for Chelsea. He fits the Chelsea image as well. Better than what he did for United, because United's style of play, I don't think it helped him as well. But Chelsea's style of play and the way they like to have like the striker as a presence, he's the kind of guy who seems to, I think, he'll probably be the one who ends up. Let's see. We'll see how it goes. There's still 36 games to go in the league. Plenty of time. So we'll see what happens. We'll see whether Lukaku can be the change that Chelsea need to win the league. So yeah, Arsenal on the other hand, Arsenal looked like Arsenal as usual, where they kind of like went, I don't know, man. We're looking at Arsenal's next fixtures, right? I think they have a hard time for the upcoming fixtures. I think they had to play City. Who else do they have to play? Let's see. They had to play City. They've got to play Norwich, which is okay. But then after that, so it's Norwich, Burnley. After City game, it's a bit easier for them. But then they have Spurs after that. And Spurs have looked pretty decent. They managed to keep 2 clean sheets. So I don't know what's going to happen to Arsenal. They seem in free fall. Let me know, if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know in the comments, how long do you think Arteta will be there for? Will he be gone by game week 6? Game week 7? Let me know. Does he stay until Christmas? Is he there till the end of the season? Or is he going to get sacked before that? Let me know down in the comments what you think. If you're an Arsenal fan, let me know what do you think is the fix for your team. Because currently, Arsenal have spent the most in the Premier League, right? So far. And they're not looking like, they're looking like absolute shambles. Because like, even the Lukaku's first goal was just basic defending, man. So yeah, let's see. Arsenal fans, let me know down in the comments what do you guys think. Is your team going to avoid? Is your team going to get into Europe? Any type of Europe, even the Europa Conference League? Can you make the Europa Conference League? Like, let me know. And do you think Arteta is going to be there at the end of the season? Do you want him there at the end of the season? That's the next question. So we'll see. So that was the Chelsea game against Arsenal, and yeah, Lukaku. I think Lukaku is going to be the key that probably pushes Chelsea close to the title, if not wins them the title. Spurs kept a 1-0 against Wolves, but Spurs seemed very open. I think it's just a matter of time before a team with a really good attack, and that doesn't have like an Adama Traore going one-on-one with the keeper and should be scoring, faces them, and then Spurs probably lose the game. But at the moment, they managed to keep 2 clean sheets. Nuno has managed to get 2 wins. So we'll see. I know they play City, but like that City game, I felt like City wasn't just, they weren't at the races. They've always started like last season also City started slow in the Prem, and then they got the rhythm, and then they went on that whole unbeaten run. So we'll see what happens with that. United, oh man, that was a dreadful performance as a United fan. That was a horrible, no midfield presence at all. Man, if we got to handle another season of McTominay, Fred, and Matic, you might as well just give up right now, because like, what's the point of even playing? You're not gonna win anything with those type of midfielders. Like, you're not gonna win anything with a midfield of like a McFred partnership. You need to get another midfielder in there that can be the connection between the defense and the attack. Because right now your defense and attack is really solid, but the midfield is non-existent, and that midfield is where the battle is won and lost. And right now United are losing those battles. So they should have beaten the Southampton side. I think this is a Southampton side that I predicted to get relegated, and I still think they might end up getting relegated. But United should have done better. They were pretty poor. So yeah, it's pretty disappointing, but it is what it is. Southampton played. So I don't think Southampton played well as well. It's just that United were just horrible. But like, yeah, that's basically it. And let's move on, because I have nothing much to say apart from midfield is non-existent and midfield needs changing. So something has to be done there. I don't know what Ole's going to do. They have less than 2 weeks, I think, in the window left. Are they going to sign us? Are they going to make a midfield signing? Let me know down in the comments. If you're a United fan, do you think United will sign someone before the transfer window ends? Let me know down in the comments, and let's see what happens with regards to that. All right, Man City back to their winning ways. 5-0 demolition against Norwich. Are we surprised? No, because it's kind of expected it, because the way we saw Norwich play against Liverpool, City had the quality. Gabriel Jesus, by the way, let me tell you, Gabriel Jesus played that, he didn't play the striker role, but he played that right winger role, and he played it really well. It's going to be hard to see him being dropped for the next couple games, at least, until obviously then they go into an international break, and there's this whole decision whether the players have to come back and quarantine or not. So we'll have to see what happens around that. But City final win, not too shocking. Expected. Jack Grealish got a goal. He didn't mean it, but he was there in the right place. And if you want to get a goal, you got to be in the right place at the right time. And he was there. Whether he meant the goal to go in or not is a different story, but he got his debut goal. Probably, I think is the first, he's after Frank Lampard, he's the next Englishman to play for Manchester City to score a goal on his debut for City. So yeah, that's pretty far to go when Frank Lampard played for City. So yeah, but 5-0 expected. Brighton 2-0 against Watford. Not going to go too much into that. It was just a normal 2-0 performance. Leeds played Everton. Everton looked really good under Rafa Benitez in terms of going forward. In terms of defense, I still think they're suspect, and obviously that will take time to improve. They have now a good couple of fixtures upcoming where they can kind of improve on that. They've got opposition that probably won't be too hard to beat as well. They might pose a challenge the opposition might pose a challenge, but I think Everton have the quality to beat them. They're playing very attacking compared to when they were under Carlo Ancelotti, so we'll see what happens with regards to that. But like Leeds has started defensively shakily again, the same way they did last season in the Prem. Like, you would have thought that it would be the latter season of Leeds where they were defensively a bit more better, but no, not yet. So let's see what happens with Leeds, what they're going to do. I think they'll do enough to finish top half of the table this season, so we'll see. Crystal Palace, Brentford, 0-0. Nothing much to say. Move on, basically. Patrick Vieira might take some time to get the Palace players like fully gelling, so we'll see what happens with regards to that. Aston Villa beat Newcastle. Ooh, Newcastle. Stevie Bruce, he's another manager that's facing that chopping block, so we'll see what happens. I don't know, man. We'll see. Because Aston Villa haven't been great at the start. The first 2 games, their stats are pretty bad in terms of chances created and all of that and expected goals. Because, I don't know, they just, like, okay, Ings, let's talk about Ings, Danny Ings. That goal was, oh my god, insane, okay? His goal was insane, but Aston Villa still they're not playing fully creating chances yet. I think how much is that down to Grealish not there? And how much is that down to Watkins also not being there? I think Watkins not being there is also a bit of a miss. Not a bit, a huge miss for them at the moment. So we'll see once Watkins is back, how he pairs up with Danny Ings as well is something to see. Problem with Aston Villa right now is they're going to go in a run of fixtures. After Brentford, the next 4 or 5, I think, are incredibly tough fixtures for them. And that's why they're going to get tested to see whether they can create stuff to be able to get points away. So we'll see what happens with that. Liverpool play Burnley. First time at home, back with the fans in the stadium. I think the stadium was buzzing, but like the first bit of the like they were. I was watching the True Jardy podcast, the True Jardy kickoff, and Lawrence was telling about like how the whole vibe of the stadium was at the start wasn't really this thing. Like it was a surreal atmosphere. So we'll see what happens. Like I think Liverpool haven't been tested yet. Same thing applies to Chelsea. Chelsea also haven't been tested yet. But both of them face next week. That is going to be interesting tie. That will tell what Lukaku can do against the big teams, but also tell which of these teams are title contenders. Like that is a big game to test both teams. So we'll see what happens. That's a juicy fixture. Let me know who you think is going to win. Put it in the comments. Let me know who you think is going to win. But yeah, Lukaku. Liverpool beat Burnley 2-0. Easy win. The question is, will they beat Chelsea or will Chelsea beat Liverpool? I don't think Chelsea will find it as easy as they did against Arsenal, where they just completely swept Arsenal to pieces. But that's going to be a challenging game. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know. I think if I was to say, Liverpool haven't looked defensively good. Alisson has made 2 big saves in both games. That has kept Liverpool's clean sheet. With Lukaku in the Chelsea team, that's going to be significantly harder. So that defense needs to step up. So we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. That's just my feeling. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you think is going to win that game? Or do you think it's going to be a draw? Let me know down in the comments. But yeah, that's basically the weekend's football. We've got West Ham versus Leicester to come yet. For the sake of my fantasy team, I need Ashley Barnes and Antonio to do something. Please do something. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, I need a host for this talk show so that I can talk with someone else. Or I probably need to do it on live, like a live stream. Let me know if you guys want me to do it as a live stream. If you want, I can probably live stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/football chatbox. Go follow it if you have a Twitch account, or let me know if you want to stream it on YouTube. But yeah, so far it's a short episode because it's just me. Unless I find a co-host somewhere. If anyone wants to be a co-host, let me know. I need someone who's going to be willing to be there and not be Siebes and not appear. But like, yeah, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening on Spotify. If you want to check out the Spotify one, go follow us, Football Chatbox on Spotify. And yeah, if you're new, hit the subscribe button because we are close to 50 subscribers. So we passed 50 subscribers. Our next goal is 75 subscribers. So hit the subscribe button if you are new. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town,